Hello, welcome. Hi. Today is January 26, 2019, and yesterday was my birthday and I turned 17, so that's good. Turned 17. And for this video, I wanted to film like 16 things I've learned throughout the 16 years of my existence. So yeah. Okay. Got my little notebook. I wrote down everything. We're ready to go. So number one I learned is to try new things. Sometimes it ends up good. I'm a pretty kind of reserved person. I'm kind of shy, kind of scared. So I can be hesitant to try new things and hesitant to get out of my comfort zone. But like, I've learned to try new things and to experience different things. Like for instance, YouTube is a thing that I'm trying right now, and I've like joined different clubs, tried different foods, just like trying new things in general. Like, you never know, it might end up good, it might end up bad, but at least you tried, and that's what matters. Number two, don't let fear make you pee on your pants. And I know that might sound like, what are you talking about? But there's a whole backstory to this. So I was younger and I was at like this Bahamas resort thing with my grandma and my mom and brothers. And I needed to use the bathroom, but like the toilets, they flush by themselves, and like I was so scared of that. I was so scared of that for some reason. And instead of, you know, using the bathroom like a normal human being, I decided to like we were in a store and like I had to go very bad and I like wanted, but I didn't. I was scared of the toilets. So I didn't go. Literally just peed on my pants. Very embarrassing. Very gross. The cashier or store person in there just looked very mad, and I was just like, so. And there have been other instances where like I haven't tried something because I was scared. Like for instance, like I could have like swam with dolphins. This was also at the Bahamas. I could have swam with dolphins, but like I decided not to. I could have gone like snorkeling. We were like on a boat this one time. Like we went out into the middle of the ocean and we were on a boat. And like I had this other partner who was like supposed to guide me with snorkeling, but like I decided to stay on the boat because I was scared. Like my mom went, but like I didn't because I was a chicken. Another instance, like in the 3rd grade, there's like this talent show, and like I signed up for it, like I auditioned, but like when it actually came time to go on stage and perform, I just like sat in my seat in the pews and just started crying, and like they just had to go and skip on to the next person. So I've missed out on a lot because of fear, but like don't let fear stop you from doing the things you want to do. Just do it, you know? Just do it. Number 3, people are good. And I know some might say like, what are you talking about? People aren't good. Like, yeah, people suck, yada yada yada, people are fake, yada. Like I know obviously everyone isn't good. Like there are serial killers, yada yada, blah blah blah. But I feel like a good majority of people are good. Yes, they might be flawed. I feel like everyone is flawed and have their own flaws. But for the most part, people are, I find, at least the people I know and talk to, are good. Don't delete the social media apps to cleanse. You'll re-download them. Okay, so I had this phase where like I wanted to like not spend so much time on social media, so I would like delete them. But like I would literally re-download them the next day. That was a waste of time, honestly. If you want to limit your time on social media, yes, you can delete them, but like that didn't work for me because I literally just re-downloaded them. So now I just like try to moderate it, like keep it in balance, not just go cold turkey and just delete it. But like this is kind of not really that important, but like yeah, it's just something I've learned. Number 5, you're a kid at heart. And yeah, I feel like I am a kid at heart. I'm still a kid. I'm still learning, still growing, still experiencing everything. And yeah, I'm still a kid. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a grown adult, a grown woman. I still have a lot to learn. I still have things to do. Number 6, Harry Potter. Okay, so like I only just started reading I've read the whole Harry Potter series like back in November of last year. It took me like November, December. I read all of the books and I watched the movies, and I know I jumped on the craze too late. The only reason I actually started reading it was because one of my very good friends is obsessed with it. So like I decided to just start reading it, and like it's the best decision I've made. Best decision I've made. Yeah, I enjoyed the books. I enjoyed the movies. The books are 100% better than the movies, in my opinion. But I feel like most books are better than movies. But yeah, the only thing, I have a lot of opinions on Harry Potter. So I might make a whole separate video on just like everything and how I feel about everything. So that's just another thing. Number 7, food is life. Yes, food is life. Duh. Yes, I feel like that's a commonly known thing. I don't really need to explain much. 8, life is short. Yeah, I've learned that life is short. It is. The years keep coming and they don't stop coming. It's not a long life when you really think about it. Like it feels long as you're living it, and like I know sometimes we take our days for granted or like not really use it to the best of our capability, and that's okay. But I've realized that there's so much to appreciate, and that we need to make every day good, because if we're not getting them back, they aren't coming back. So we might as well just do everything we can now, because we never know when our last day will come. Number 8, trying fettuccine alfredo was one of your greatest decisions. Yes, I love fettuccine alfredo. Like fettuccine alfredo. If you don't know what fettuccine alfredo is, it's like this pasta dish with like cream cheese, not cream cheese, but like this creamy cheese, and there's like extra cheese on top. I had some from Olive Garden yesterday. It was delicious. It was good. I miss it. I should have taken some to go, but no. Yeah, that's one of the things I've learned. Number 10, cooking is actually enjoyable. I used to not like cooking at all. Like I don't like cooking. Like it depends, like if I like the thing I'm making. Like for instance, I've never baked brownies before, but like the other day I made brownies. It was a fun process. I baked them, I ate them with my brothers. My mom had some too. But like, yeah, cooking is enjoyable. If you like the food that you're cooking, cooking is enjoyable. Number 11, isolation isn't a solution, it is just another problem. So like, I tend to, well, not so much anymore, but like I used to isolate myself to like an extreme point. Like I would just like sit alone, be by myself. Like I didn't really mind it. Sometimes I did, but like I didn't do anything about it. But I'm getting better at that, and I don't really do that much anymore. So that's a good thing. 12, sometimes friendships drift and people change, and that's okay. Yeah, some of the friends I had from like middle school, I don't really talk to anymore. Like, it's just life. You lose touch with people, you lose contact with people. It's not like you want to, but you just do. But you gotta move on. Keep going, keep moving, keep swimming, as Dory would say. But like, yeah, you just have to keep going. Gotta keep going. 13, love is complex and sometimes complicated. Yeah, and it's not even like just a real life experience thing. I just see it everywhere. Like, people get in fights, people break up, people divorce, people separate. It's not even just romantic, but like friendships too. Like I was saying, you drift from people, you still care for them, but like you're just not as close anymore. It's just not the same. So yeah, love is an amazing thing, but it's also just complicated and weird, just a little bit. Number 14, don't procrastinate, you'll regret it. Yes, every time I procrastinate, I regret it. Every time I procrastinate on something, every time I wait till the last minute, it's just extra stress. It's just not good. Don't procrastinate. It's not worth it. Number 15, sometimes the problem isn't others, the problem is you. And like, I don't have too much problem with that one. I'm pretty self-aware. Like, I know if I did something wrong, like I know. And if I don't know, I ask. Like, if I see like I might have upset someone, I ask, what did I do? What can I change? How can I make the situation better than it is? And yeah, I usually know if I'm a problem, or if I like made a mistake or did something wrong. And like, I apologize, and that's what everyone should do. Apologize, be better. Simple as that. And last but not least, the best is yet to come. It's not the end of the world. And what this means to me, basically, like whenever I have like a bad day, I'm upset, I'm tired, I'm grouchy, I think it's the end of the world, I think nothing's gonna get better, I think it's just like, this is just how it's gonna be forever, my life sucks, yada yada. But like, really, like, I know I'm not like guaranteed a long life, because I never know, like, God forbid, like if something bad were to ever happen to me, or like an accident or something, just like extra stuff. But like, if everything runs smoothly and everything runs perfectly, my life will be like pretty long, you know, pretty long. That's what I hope, a long life. And like, I'm only 17 now, like, I'm only 17. So there's just so much out there, so much time. I hope that I will have to experience and just live. So it's not the end of the world. So yeah. That's it. I think I'm gonna go. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more.